look at this as like a secret indicator that most traders don't know about. And I already know that most traders are trading with emotion, trading by hand, using too much leverage, taking their stop profits and their take profits off. I already know these things. So to get an immediate edge, all I had to do was automate my trading, because when you get in an emotional state, a Stanford professor told me this from YouTube, of course, because I did not go to Stanford. I'm not some smart guy. He says, when you get in an emotional state, you literally cannot think logically. Think about when you got in a fight with your friend, spouse, or whatever. You said some things you didn't mean, right? That's because you weren't thinking logically. You were emotional. You're in an emotional state. It's impossible to think logically in an emotional state. So as a hand trader, you and I both have felt this before, right? It's like, damn, I'm super emotional right now. I gotta win it back today. I gotta win this trade right now. But logically, if you take a few steps back, logically, you know that I have another day. I have another week. I have another year. I have another 5 years. I have another 50 years to trade. I don't need to win it all back today. I don't need to keep trading today. If I hit my stop loss, I'm done. If I hit my take profit, take profit. So this is like kind of a secret indicator on top of all of that, right? If you make the shift to automated trading, that's awesome. Please do that. I think it's essential. If you're going to trade by hand, you're just gambling. Automated trading is less gambling because you're doing the research on the front end and then you're letting robots trade for you. But this is like a secret right here that nobody looks at, nobody understands. The funding rates. The funding rates tell you where all those emotional hand traders are sitting. Okay, so this is how funding rates work. If you go to something like this, and by the way, you get all of this code here. So if you just don't want to listen to me yap, go to the GitHub in the description here at MoonDev AI Agents. You can see all the funding rates here, and you can add any symbol you want, but you need to know what funding rates do and how to use them in your bots. So I'll explain all that here. But if you want to go get the code right now, it's in the SRC under the agents. This is my AI agents for trading. Go down to funding agent, and then boom, you have all of the code that I'm running right here. You can see she just printed out the funding rates here, and I use this in a lot of my systems. You can see all the code here, so you have access to it. Okay, so what is the funding rate? The funding rate is a mechanism that perpetual exchanges use in order to keep their book balanced. So you can see up here, if I go to, okay, sure, hype, whatever. Up here, let's see, where did it go? Oh, this is spot. So on perps,